The dining room at Hotel Shangri-La offers signature dishes amidst a stunning vista overlooking the Pacific Ocean and Palisades Park. Featuring tantalizing new American cuisine by Chef Kareem Shaw, utilizing locally sourced meat and hand-picked selections from the weekly Santa Monica Farmers Market, complemented by a curated cocktail, wine, and cordials menu.
Hi, I'm Phil Brock. This is Brock and Your Block, and I'm standing outside my new guest house. Oh wait, it's not my guest house. This was Marion Davies' guest house, and I want to bring in Rita. Rita, what's your name again?
Rita Schneir. I'm a docent here at
for the
Annenberg.
Santa Monica Conservancy.
Santa Monica Conservancy.
Our wonderful nonprofit in the city that helps
Absolutely.
preserve our buildings in the city, and we're staying outside the legendary Marion Davies guest house. Tell me, who was Marion Davies and why can't I have this house?
Marion Davies was a beautiful, talented, very vivacious comedian. Comedy was her forte, and she had a very successful career in
The Julia Roberts of her day.
Maybe so, yeah.
Sandra Bullock?
That could be.
Okay.
Screwball comedy. Maybe a little bit of Lucille Ball.
Okay.
Screwball comedy was
Alrighty.
her forte.
Okay, and so how did she get this guest house? And
Well-
was there more here?
Oh, there was a huge mansion, over 100 rooms, built for her by her longtime companion, William Randolph Hearst,
Who was?
who was a publisher, a media magnate of his day.
The
and,
Rupert Murdoch of his day.
Exactly.
Yes.
And one of the most wealthy people of the United States, and he was head over heels in love with Marion Davies. They were together as a devoted couple for over 30 years.
And the secret was, of course, he was married this entire time.
He was.
So this was the residence, this and a house in Beverly Hills were the residences just for Marion and him.
Well, they also spent time at San Simeon, his major castle there. They called it the ranch, even though we call it the castle. And it's interesting to note he was 35 years older than Marion. And
So there's hope for me. So the house was over 100 rooms.
Right.
It was designed by the first major female architect in Los Angeles, Julia Morgan.
she was the first woman licensed as an architect in the state of California.
Oh,
Yes.
even better.
Even better.
There you go.
And she worked on the guest house. She also designed the castle at San Simeon, and this guest house that we still have is hers.
And the main house is now gone.
The main
It's
house
been
is gone.
replaced by the Annenberg Community Beach House.
That's right.
I'm the chair of the Recreation and Parks Commission. I'm so proud of the Annenberg. If you haven't been down here, all of you need to come here and see it.
Absolutely.
And here's a tidbit of history for you. I worked as a valet parking attendant right on the other side of this wall for the Sand and Sea Club for a summer when I was growing up. And the Sand and Sea Club took over what had been the Hearst Mansion here. And this was the only building that was preserved.
And Wallace Annenberg came here when it was the Sand and Sea Club. And that's why she had a very warm feeling for this property, hated to see it all boarded up and fenced off after the earthquake in 1994, and gave $27.5 million so that we have this wonderful club.
Which we will forever appreciate.
Oh, thank
And I used to valet park her father's car.
Really? Okay.
Yes. And he was, of course, a U.S. ambassador for a while.
Right.
So, Marion Davies, what can we expect when we walk into this house?
Well, the interior is very well preserved, even with earthquake damage where the chimney fell in. That's been restored, and everything else is pretty much original. The paneling, the moldings, much of the glass, you can see some of it is old wavy glass. And the bathrooms are beautiful tiles designed by Julia Morgan. We have wonderful history inside of old Hollywood, the glamour, the glitz, the scandal of old Hollywood.
And I tell people that on this upstairs balcony, you might have seen William Randolph Hearst, Charlie Chaplin. You would have seen other people of their time seen her having a cigar and a drink at sunset in Santa Monica. And this is what you can imagine when you come here, is because this was a party residence as well.
Yeah, in the mansion they entertained lavishly. They loved costume parties, circus theme, a dress up like a little kid theme, a Tyrolean theme, a Western theme. They entertained, the rich and famous from throughout the world. Winston Churchill was a guest, George Bernard Shaw was a guest, Joseph Kennedy was a guest. Anybody who was anybody was here.
So I thank you for all you do, Rita, because helping keep history in Santa Monica alive is so important, because we're a new city. And just as a clue, we're filming this today. I want everyone to light a candle at home, and I want you all to sing happy birthday, because the day we're filming this is the 140th anniversary of the birth of modern Santa Monica. For Brock and Your Block, I'm Phil Brock. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you at the beach.